I even kinda like the MPC 5000. Okay guys, let's talk about the MPC 5000. I will play you some beats, we're gonna talk about some pros and cons, and it's my subjective opinion why I like MPC 5000, and there is some reasons why I hate it. Oh, before that, thank you guys for nice feedback on the last video, I really appreciate it. So first thing I really like about MPC 5000 is the screen, and with this screen we are seeing so much better what we are doing, and the grid edit view is really magnificent in this MPCs. I really prefer working on step sequencers. I know I don't really like to play my beats, I really like to work on the numbers and then I decide what to do on this section or not. So grid view is really great, and MPC 2500, MPC 1000 you have grid view, but with the screen is really better because you see all 60 pads in here, so you don't need to scroll down and up. I really enjoy also this 12 knob section we have over here. This section is well known for the synth. When we are in the mixer, we can use these knobs to change the volume of 4 pads in the section. If you want to change next section, you need to press some pads from this section, from this section, from this section, and this gonna be changing these knobs for this pads, this, and this. So it's really speeding up the process because MPC 5000 is not really well known for the speed. It's kind of slow machine. So this really can speed up your process if you get familiar with it. Okay, that's the small one, but if you think about it, it's kind of big, that we have a lot of effects in this machine. Like, it's finally have effects and the types of effects. Like we have the flanger, but we also have the flanger that is synced to our beat, and of course with the echo, with reverb, with autopan, every effect that we want to synchronize with our beat tempo already have it, and we can choose it in what beat tempo we want to sing it. So it's really nice that we have a lot of effects, but with that also we have a little con. Okay, so that's the good stuff. Let's go to the bad stuff. Chopping samples. Chopping samples on MPC 5000 is a really disaster. And it's disaster because of one thing that was repaired on the JJOS. So a lot of people didn't know that JJOS repair MPC 1000 and MPC 2500 in really great way. In the old way of chopping samples, we can choose that we have some sample and we want to chop it to 16 pieces, 32 pieces, or whatever we are setting up. We have the 16 pieces on the screen and we are adjusting the start and point of these pieces. It's okay, it's working, but if we're gonna choose a long sample, like let's say 1 minute sample, and we wanna chop it for 16 bars, we can't zoom it. Like, that's the dumbest think that I want to do it. I want to zoom it because it's a large sample and I want to zoom it to adjust my starting point. Of course, we can go to the start point section, we can say open window, and we are seeing the zoomed part of it. But it's too much zoom, because this open window zoom is for assigning the kick beside the snare or something like that. So in this large sample, it's really useless. So this is why I never chop samples on MPC 5000. I use SP4 for doing that, and after that I'm just recording the chopped samples on it. Or if I need to work only on MPC 5000, I'm recording 2-bar loop and I'm chopping these parts only. Like, the chopping samples is the standard thing of the MPCs, and it's really bad on this machine. Just because we can't zoom it. So again, about effects. We have lots of effects, and in that powerful machine, we only have 4 buses to use it, like 4 effect engines that we can use it in the same time. And of course, it's more than any regular MPC, but in MPC 2000 Classic we have 2 buses of effects, and we have 2 reverbs. So we have also 4 kinda, like, in here we have 4 just effects, and we can like make in every bus we can choose 2 effects. So we can use equalizer, compressor, and that's 1 bus. In the next bus we can say echo and reverb, and the next one and the next one. So it's kind of small, like, it's kind of small chain. Of course, we can combine FX1 with FX2 and FX3 with FX4, so we can use 4 effects chain, but it's kinda small for me also, because on MPC 2000 Classic with AB16 FX board we can make 2 chains with distortion, filter equalizer, with modulation, with echo, reverb, and that's the whole chain. So we have 5 effects in the one chain. So it's kind of disappointing that is the issue in here. Of course, we can put some effect, we can resample our sample and then assign new effect, but it's much more work, so I didn't use it. Like, these effects, it's not that nice it should be. Besides that, it's just regular MPC, and it's really great because I really enjoy every MPC that I have. So there was never a MPC that I said, oh no, that's disgusting. Like, so it's just MPC and you can make really great beats on it. Of course, there is a lot of features that I didn't mention, but that's my subjective opinion. That's what I like in this MPC and what I really don't like in this MPC. So let me know in the comments what's your opinion about this MPC, what's your experience with it. Maybe you will notice something that I didn't notice, and maybe some things that I really don't like in this MPC. Maybe you can solve it. Okay, this beat is really special because that's the intro from my next album. I'm making an album with my man Chwiejski, and on this album I have even 2 verses. Yeah, I'm rapping, but in Polish, so you know, you can check it in the next month, I think, maybe in 2 months, and it's gonna be on the YouTube. You can check it, but remember, it's in Polish, but beats are amazing. recently I use this technique really often, that I'm recording sample left side and the right side separately, because sometimes you have the instrument on the left, on the right, but not in the center. You have really scope it on some side. In this sample we have the piano that it's only mostly on the left. So I record the right side, and right side sounds like that. We can hear the piano, but it's really somewhere behind that everything. But the left side, so we can combine this